Hello everyone, welcome to Adora Perfect Pups, and today we're just going to have a video just kind of showing off some of our available puppies right now. Angie, what do we have available right now? I mean, we're down to just a few here.
We have just a few.
And we'll have some coming. But
we have quite a few coming in February and March. Pretty excited about those.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Cavaliers and Cavapoos give us smaller litters, so we have a few more litters coming, which is great as long as Mother Nature does their thing.
Oh yeah.
So this is Miss Amy. She's my leftover puppy from Hazelnut and Gunner's litter. Her litter mates have gone home. She is 10 weeks old and just a phenomenal little girl.
Yeah.
So she's an
there's
Cavapoo.
Absolutely nothing wrong with her.
No.
She's happy and healthy, and there's just always that last one. And
well, she actually had a family.
She did, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Completely reserved, and then the family had something come up.
Yep.
So
it was just I think it was just a situation. The timing wasn't quite right, and they actually stayed. They're on a future reservation list, so they're going to get a puppy from us in the future. But just the timing didn't quite work out, so Amy's ready for someone else.
She is a lovely little girl, though.
Absolutely.
Lovely little girl.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is Meadow, Meadow's litter, and they are going to be 3 weeks on the 5th of February. So we're not quite there. They're a little rootin' here. They've been away from Mama for a minute, so getting a little hungry. We have currently 4 families on this litter. There are 5 puppies total, so that means I have 1 puppy available if that all works for all of our families. These are F1B Cavapoos. So we have not had a litter like this. We had 3 litters in the fall, and we've been waiting for these.
You know, okay, if you go back and watch that first video we did, these are the 2 males, and I think we talked about this one not having any white. But if you look, it's coming.
Yeah.
Chris, you're right. There's our Krista's behind the camera there. She said he's got 2 little hairs. Well, those 2 little hairs are getting longer, and you can see just a little bit of white coming through there on his head. Yep. So this is the other male, and let's check.
About 5 little hairs.
Yeah, it's about 5 little hairs there, but they're getting longer, so it's becoming a lot more noticeable. So everyone does have a little bit of white on them. But yeah, those were the 2 males. Let's see if I grab. Yep, these are the 2 males. And then we've got the 3 females here.
She's the lightest.
Yep. So she's got a little bit lighter red, and then the other ones here have quite a bit of white. This one's got, they all have it kind of going down the nose, which is really cute. And then on their chests.
She's super curly. Look at the wave on the forehead here.
Yep. So these are, you said, about 3 weeks old?
They'll be 3 weeks on the 5th of February. So at 3 weeks, they're kind of in the holding stage right now where they're just resting. We check them, we touch them a little bit every day, and then at 3 weeks is when we start our sound.
Because they went through the scent and the touch, all that. Now they're kind of moving on to the next phase.
The next step is their sound. So we do that from 3 to 4 weeks. Then at 4 weeks is when we start our puppy curriculum, so to speak. That's outside of the toddler stall. And so they actually are being removed from there, so they're getting outside exposures. And then at 5 weeks is when they really start getting some interactive toys and things.
Climbing on stuff like this.
Right. Yep.
They'll start with soft toys, and then we've got some hard ones too for their teeth, and you know.
And something to note, my smaller breeds like this, we take them just a little bit slower. So we make sure that they're not being too stressed. Sure. Because there's obviously not as much weight on them. So we want to make sure that they're staying healthy and growing just like they need to. And Mama's doing phenomenal. She's a tiny little girl. She's less than 9 pounds. And she's just so attentive. So I've been really, really watching her because we were really excited for this litter. And I have a lot of families waiting. And so we've really been keeping an eye on everything, and everyone's showing great signs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're real tickled.
So they'll be ready to go. We'll have, like we said, we have one pick available on this litter. We have Amy, and then we have one pick available on this litter. I don't have everybody's preference on gender yet. I think a lot of people were wanting to wait and see kind of what they look like. So if you do want to pick on this litter, it is available, and then also Amy as well, like we've been saying. So or something. Oh, they'll be ready at 9 weeks. I think you were talking about development and when they're going to be ready to go. The state minimum is 8 weeks here in Ohio, but we do extend it an extra week again because just like Angie said, these are smaller breeds. We want to give them as much time as possible to develop and grow. And if we see one that maybe we don't feel comfortable sending, we will extend it to maybe 10 or 11 weeks. So it's just something we really keep a good eye on and want to make sure we're doing right by the puppy. Well, we're going to lose one. And right by the families that are going to get them too. We want to make sure that the experience is good for you. So,
well, and our focus is so strongly on solid foundations. So foundations in education and genetics and introductions that for sure I want to make sure their foundation when they leave is solid health-wise. So we just like to keep them that little extra week.
Yep.
And just make sure that everything's charting like it needs to be. And sometimes it just gives them a little more time to gain that little extra half a pound that we might want them to have.
And they will be on they are on solid kibble or food when they are weaned. They'll be on solid food. And what else? They'll have all their vaccinations and deworming done. We send all those records along. They get a microchip ID, and that is not registered to anything. You can do that when you receive the puppy. She likes my laces.
Yeah, I don't have any laces today, do I? Yeah.
What else? We send a little care package home with some food and some of those items as well. So thanks for watching. We just wanted to give a quick update today, and just we would try to do at least one weekly video. So not quite as educational as much today, but definitely wanted to show off a little bit of we're proud of these puppies, and we'd love to show them off. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out our website, adoraperfectpups.com.